What is up, people YouTube? It is I, Super Mariozilla, or you can call me Vinny, and today we're going to take a look at the Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat Reptile. Reptile used to be known as a secret character in Mortal Kombat 1, but he became a playable fighter in Mortal Kombat 2, complete with his own moveset. Reptile was announced shortly after Scorpion's release, and this is technically the fourth Mortal Kombat ninja to grace the Storm line, so it is technically a repaint. But is this figure still worth owning? Let's take a closer look. Sculpt is the exact same as Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Noob Saibot, so to be honest, I don't see much reason to go into much detail with the sculpt. There's not much I can say that hasn't already been said, because the only thing different about this figure design-wise is the paint. Don't get me wrong, when I say it's the exact same as sculpt, that's not a bad thing for this figure. He still looks incredible. The head sculpt is well done and the eyes have a slight green hue to them, and it looks really good. But the mask does not have the best paint quality. Yeah, I got a bit of QC issues with this one. There's slop everywhere on this mask, so that's not too good. The gi is a diamond patterned sculpt like before, and the wrinkles in the shirt again are really well done. The main color of Reptile is green, and it's a nice vibrant dark green. The arms like before are very good, paint on the bands are clean, and the color on them is vibrant and nice to look at. The wristbands have a good sculpt and they have silver dry brushing. The waistband is also a nice sculpt, but paint quality is not very good. The legs have a nice wrinkly sculpt and is a satined black, which looks great. The green paint on the armor is spot on, well done. While it is a repaint of the ninja mold, Reptile still looks pretty cool, though I'm not happy with the paint issues I got on mine. I'm gonna guess there's about 3 of you that don't know the articulation of this ninja mold already from Storm Collectibles, so I'm gonna breeze through it pretty quick. So, yeah, I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but I will tell you what all the joints can do and how far they can move. Head is on a double style ball joint. It does pop off easily, but not as easy as Sub-Zero's. It can move up about this far. It can move down about this far. This neck socket does block gaps, but it can also move around. That way it doesn't hinder the articulation. It is soft plastic. It can move this far to the side. Can look side to side. So, it's pretty good. Arms, they can move up about this far, which is pretty good. They can swivel, move far forward, and this gi does not block any articulation because it is on soft plastic, so that's pretty good. Biceps can swivel. Elbows on a double hinge. They have this much range, which is pretty good. Hands are on swivel hinges and ball joints, so you do get excellent range with these hands. Torso is on a ball joint. Can move this far forward, this far back, and lean side to side, which is really good. And the gi does not hinder any articulation at all, so that's good. Legs can move this far forward, this far back, this far off to the side, so you get complete splits, which is always nice. Knees are on double hinge. They have this much range, which is pretty good. And ankles are on ball joints, but also on hinges, so you can get them to move about this far back and this far forward by playing with the joints. And they do have a decent ankle rocker. However, this one on mine, it does like to pop off sometimes. So do be aware that the Reptile may have some loose joints or some tight joints, because the leg joints were actually really, really tight, and I had to take dish soap to them to loosen them up, and that way they wouldn't break. So yeah. And toes finally are on a hinge. It's not the best looking, but it will do. So Reptile's articulation is definitely not bad. It is on par with Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Noob Saibot. So there's something inherently wrong with the articulation. I'm not saying it's bad. It's excellent as always. It's just that, it's something we already knew if you already watched my other reviews, and you can still get them in some pretty badass poses. So yeah, badass pose is right here. So if you're familiar with the other Storm figures, or if this is your first Storm figure, you're gonna have a blast as always. Reptile stands just about 7 inches. Here are the comparisons. Here he is with the SH Monster Arts and the Chigokin Poster Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla. Here he is with the SH Figure Arts Tony Stark and Captain America. Here he is with the Marvel Legends Beetle and Speed Demon. Here he is with the Revoltech Wolverine and Magneto. And finally, here he is with the Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat Ninjas, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Noob Saibot. They all look great together. Reptile may not be true 1/12 scale, but if you're creative, you could still sneak him into a couple displays. Reptile comes with plenty of accessories, and all of these are badass. Storm has given us a treat with these. Let's take a look at them. Reptile has the Mortal Kombat 2 mask that was on him in the package, and he comes with the Mortal Kombat 1 mask, which again, looks really good. And he comes with the unmasked Reptile head. This head looks amazing. Great sculpt and nice paint, though the jaw on mine could have been painted a bit better. And it has articulation at the jaw. Next is a long tongue to recreate one of his fatalities. It looks cool and the paint makes it look wet as if it has saliva. Gross, but also really nice. Swapping the tongues is also a bit tricky, because you have to be careful not to break them. Also, switch the tongues with the head off the body. It'll make your life a whole lot easier, trust me on that. For his hands, he comes with the 2 fist hands that were on him in the package, 2 karate chop hands, 2 stylized hands with a shit ton of chafed plastic on mine. This happened because of another accessory. 2 slightly gripping hands, and finally, 1 gripping hand. We get the same amount of hands as before, and that's not a bad thing. Next are 2 dripping acid effects. These look incredible. Excellent sculpt and excellent translucent green. They look amazing. They go on these stylized hands, and these are the accessories that chafed the shit out of them. No one else had this problem as far as I'm aware, so I got pretty poor luck with that. They don't go on very easily, so be careful and try not to tear the plastic since it is soft. Next is the acid ball. Again, this looks amazing. To use, you have to pose Reptile accordingly to get the top part of the effect on the one hand and get the bottom of the effect on the other hand. They also have holes for the fingers so you know where to insert them. I love these accessories, but again, I'm not too happy with the chafed plastic on one of them. However, it could have very well been my own fault, who knows. Still, these accessories are great, and if you were looking forward to these accessories, you will not be disappointed. So, buy, don't buy, or wait for a sale. Reptile is really good like the other figures, but mine has questionable problems. I won't hold him against the figure too much. The figure is a joy to pose, especially with the amount of stuff he comes with. He makes a fun addition into the collection, even though it's the same ninja mold. Fans of the Storm line and Mortal Kombat will definitely love this figure. Thanks to the accessories, this figure is worth the price, since it is a bit higher than Scorpion and Sub-Zero. So if you want this guy, I'd say get him soon, since these Storm figures sell out like hotcakes. I'll give Reptile a 9.5 out of 10. Well, that's it. Thanks guys and gals so much for watching. If you liked this video, hit that like button. If you would like to be updated on when new videos goes up, be sure to subscribe. If you want to be notified when new videos go live, be sure to hit that bell icon. And if you want some behind the scenes stuff, be sure to follow me on Instagram. Link to it is down below. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.